We're just about to find out whether or not you guys can make any decent amounts of money on Remotasks.com, so let's get started. Now, as soon as you connect to the homepage, you're gonna notice that this website has paid over $50 million to their earnings so far. Now, that is quite impressive if the figure is accurate. And when you add to that the fact that it's available in over 90 plus different countries, things are starting to sound really good. You're basically going to join a community of over 240,000 different taskers. So let's see whether or not this is worth our time. Oh guys, by the way, RapidTasks.com is definitely not the only website that's gonna allow you to make money with effortless repetitive tasks. There are quite a few different options out there as well. Take a look at this. We're talking about RapidWorkers.com, which is pretty similar. PicoWorkers.com is another place that you can connect to in order to make some money online easily without any sort of skill. And ultimately, Amazon has also got a marketplace that is called the Amazon M-Turk, which allows you to make money with repetitive tasks that anybody can do. But there is a major difference between these other alternatives and remote tasks. And that is, most of the other websites are not going to train you for the specific task you have to complete. In other words, you're just gonna apply for a job, probably get accepted, do the work, and that's it. But when it comes to remote tasks, they are gonna train you for the certain skills you need to complete those jobs. And so not only are you going to make money, not only will they provide you with enough job opportunities, but they're also gonna train you for free. So let's find out exactly how this works. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Take a look at this. It is virtually a three-step process. First and foremost, you learn how to do tasks with your quick online courses or free hands-on training. Moving on, you get to complete those tasks, you get to apply for projects and get accepted, and ultimately, here's the best part, you get paid in US dollars on a weekly basis. Now, the payout will also be facilitated through PayPal, which just makes the whole process a lot more convenient. In case that is not available in your country, you've got ARTM as well. And if that didn't convince you yet, you can also check out these testimonials on the website. These are people from all over the world who have actually profited from Remotasks.com by completing these simple projects. Oh, and there's more to it than that. Your payout will basically be proportional with the difficulty of the task you are on. In other words, if you're completing an effortless task, a really easy one, you're not gonna get paid a lot. But as the task becomes more and more difficult, the payout will also grow significantly. But let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's see exactly what these offers consist of. I'm gonna log into my account. I will not bore you with the sign-up process because I'm pretty sure you can manage that on your own. So let me just get back once I'm successfully logged in. And so once you're on the other side, this is what things are gonna look like. First and foremost, you get to personalize your profile. This is where you can set your preferences to tailor your experience and make sure you're getting the most out of this website. Moving on, you can learn about the platform and understand exactly how it works and how you can start making money. And ultimately, you have to go through the security training as well. But these are just the preliminary steps. So let's go through this process really quickly so we can just get to work. But here's an important one. What type of work are you trying to find on remote tasks? This is actually a question that a lot of people overlook. What you want to do is pick the first option that says more time. That means you've got more than 23 hours a week, which basically lets remote tasks know that you're available for a long time. And so they're gonna give you more job opportunities. And even if you don't take them, you're still gonna get more offers, which means you're gonna make more money. So this is a no-brainer. Moving on, you get to select the language that you want your projects to be on. And of course, that's gonna be English. But if you're bilingual, you may want to add a second language as well, because that will boost up the amount of offers you get. And then you can click on next and you're good to go. But there are a few more questions we need to answer. What device will you be using? What internet connection do you have access to? Ideally, you want to have a pretty good internet connection. What is your computer's RAM? Again, you need your computer to have a decent performance. You'll also have to pick your computer's video card, so make sure not to overlook that aspect. And now let's click on next and move on. You're all set, so we can start going through the introduction course. There you have it. When it comes to the payouts, as mentioned before, that will depend on a few different criteria. We're talking about the difficulty of the task, the accuracy of your answers, and how much of the completed task or final submission was the result of your work. So your contribution is also going to get rewarded. Let's move on. Now you want to go through the security features as well, and they're going to ask you some very simple questions as well. Take a look at this one. You should never install unauthorized software on your computer. Now this is a no-brainer. And there you have it. I have successfully passed the security test, and now I can move on to the real thing. But now guys, once you've gone through that basic information and you now have a good understanding of how the website works, what you want to do is switch over to the training center, because this is where you're going to learn all of those skills. And now let's take a look at the available ones right now. we're talking about image annotation. So let's see what this is all about. Well guys, as you can spot from this brief description here, image annotation is all about labeling objects in an image by drawing the specified shape for each label. So let's dive a little bit deeper and understand exactly how it works in practice. I'm gonna click on the start button, and then Remotasks will take me through a series of different short, straight to the point tutorials. As you can spot, the task involves drawing 2D bounding boxes around the individual objects, and that is just to isolate those layers. You will basically have to isolate vehicles from a background, such as cars, buses, commercial trucks, and label the pictures as well, as you can see right here. And so guys, let's face it, this is not gonna be rocket science. This is more or less an effortless task. It takes a little bit of time in order to go through this learning process, because as you can spot, they've got some comprehensive documentation. But once you're done with it, and once you know how to do your job properly, you can start making money right away. And image segmentation is not the only thing you can do. Of course, you can take it one step further. Let's just suppose that task is not for you, or you do not particularly enjoy doing it. Well, if that is the case, let's move on to a different one. What about LiDAR segmentation? You're basically going to pin the point in a 3D LiDAR scene. But I'm gonna let you guys discover these features on your own. I don't want to waste too much of your time. Instead, one thing that you should be paying special attention to are the certification exams. What you want to do is start off with your English certification exam number 1. This is a fundamental one. You basically have to finish the exam within 30 minutes and have an approval score of over 75%. But take a look at this. There are 3 rows of books in the library. These are not going to be too difficult, as you can spot. How often do you go to the bank? And every week here is the only correct answer. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna have no trouble going through this test. To put it very simply, once you pass that test successfully, Rapid Tasks knows that you are qualified for the projects, and so they recommend more work to you. Again, this is an important step, so please do not overlook it if you want to make the most out of this platform. But there's more to it than that. It gets even better. Now, here's the thing. Making money on this platform is indeed possible. They're gonna train you, they will provide you with the job opportunities, so they're gonna take care of 80% of the process, and all you gotta do is just put in the work. But if you want to increase your profits even further, if you want to maximize your earnings, what you want to do is earn this extra $10 bonus for each and every single friend you refer to Remotasks. Now guys, let me repeat that once more. You're literally going to receive a $10 bonus whenever you refer one of your friends to the platform. Just imagine the earning potential. All you gotta do is copy your custom referral link and start sharing it with your friends. If you have a lot of friends who are interested in making money online, then you're providing them with a real opportunity to make money online, and you're getting a bonus as well, so it's a win-win situation. But if you want to take it one step further, there's something else you can do. Because let's face it, how many friends do you have? You probably don't have thousands of friends. And so, you can head over to Quora.com and start searching for other people who are interested in the subject. In other words, our target audience here is going to be centered around people who are interested in making money online, but they do not really know the way. They've been using a bunch of different websites, but none of them has actually worked. And so we're gonna refer them to Remotasks, where they can hopefully make some money. Now, there is one thing to keep in mind here. If you decide to take advantage of the referral program as well, your friend needs to earn their first $20 before you can receive that $10 bonus. And so sending a link to your friend and them signing up through your link is not gonna be enough. They actually have to put in the work. So you need to be focusing on qualified leads. But again, this is just a bonus. You don't necessarily have to take advantage of it. At the end of the day, it all boils down to one thing. Are you willing to put in the work? If you are, I highly recommend that you at least give it a try. See whether or not it works, see whether or not it is worth your time, and if it is, keep doing it. That's it for now, and thanks for watching.